Welcome to PC Wiz Kids Tech Talk. Today I wanted to show you the Raidmax Monster Mid-Tower case. Now this one here comes in black inside and out, and as you can see here it's quite large. It's part of the Elite series of cases. It's all aluminum, anodized with 4 120mm fans, and also it has 4 drive bays, 5¼ inch there for your optical drives at the top. Now, here are the dimensions if you're interested, and with good reason. It's really long because it's made so that you can have dual or triple GPUs, so 3 SLI cards, for example, in there. You can see here at the bottom portion of it, that's where the dual intake fans are. They are blue LED fans, and to take a look at those, we just press these two in and take out the front cover, and you can see the 2 120mm fans, and there it is when it's turned on in blue. There's 2 more 120mm fans on the inside, but look at the attention to detail. They did include dust filters, so that's great. We needed those because for our gaming rig here, we don't want it to get all dusty and dirty inside, so they did remember to include those, so that's nice. The panel here, as you can see, it's a solid panel with some grills on the side, pretty nice, but there's no ventilation going in. However, I do like these snap-off type of hinges to take out the side panel easily, so toolless design there for that one. Look at on the inside here, the drive bays, they use thumb screws. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's thumb screws all over the place inside here, and it has an intake for the PSU at the bottom, so that is open, the grill, and you can see there's water cooling options, 7 PCI expansion slots. That's standard. There's another blue non-LED exhaust fan, and also another LED exhaust fan at the top, so that makes up the 4 120mm fans that I mentioned. Here are your expansion slots again for drives, and if you wanted to install a hard drive, well, there's a cage inside here. There's 2 of these cages actually that are just attached with thumb screws. So when you take out the first cage, then you can see here that there's holes for screws, and it comes with a thumb screw so you can attach the drives. So you would just slide in the drive vertically in there and then attach the screws to hold it in place. So here I'll just do it just quickly so you can see. Just take your drive, align it where you want, slide it into place, and then attach some screws, and then slide the whole cage back in there, and then attach the cage with the provided thumb screws that it comes with. Okay, so there's 2 cages, right? 1 for each fan, and you can install 4 drives in each cage, so 8 drives total. To install an optical drive, we'll just take out the front face cover here of the drive, and as you can see, dust filters in it as well, so no worries about that. And slide in your optical drive and attach the thumb screws on either side, right? So that's how you do that. And looking at the motherboard tray, which is not removable, you can see here that it supports ATX Flex, ATX Mini, ATX, and Micro. So there are all the standoffs, the holes, and the legend there that tells you where to place the motherboard on the screws. Now, turning it around to the other side, you can see for the cable management, there is plenty of room here. There's a hole there for the thick power supply cables. Some twist ties can go there. You can also put in some cables through the top, and also the headers for the USB cables can go on the side, on the other side as well. So you've got plenty of options here for cable management, but no hole for a CPU cooler, so you can easily remove and update the CPU cooler, but lots of room at the bottom here and on the side like I mentioned. So that's the side there. Now looking at it from the top of the case, you can see here that there's the input outputs for the power connector there, the reset, the LED for the power, the hard drive, and your 2 USBs, 1 eSATA, your microphone, your headset, the standard stuff at the top, which is very nice, flush at the top on that brushed metallic look. There's the 120mm LED exhaust fan at the top that I mentioned, and that one actually turns in blue as well to match the rest of the LEDs. And looking at it from the back here, where the power supply goes in, it actually comes with rubber, so you can actually have the vibration of the PSU kept to a minimum. So that's very nice that they included that gasket. So also you have here the water cooling that I mentioned. That's how it looks from the back, and also the fan. If you don't like that fan, that 120 millimeter, you can actually downsize it or change the size. You can see that there's screws, so you can change the different size fans. But I think the 120 millimeter is just great. On the bottom of it, you have the rubberized feet for anti-vibration, as you can see, and also there was a hole there, the grate for the PSU to intake the air. So cool air coming in. So very nicely done there for Raidmax on this monster case. Very large case that comes with all the necessary screws, of course, and the gasket that I mentioned for the anti-vibration for the PSU, and the screws for the PSU as well. Not every PSU comes with that, so that's nice that they included that, as well as all the screws, standoffs for the motherboard, for your CD-ROM, for your hard drive. All of the screws that you need and thumb screws are included in there. Plenty of that. But the main thing that I liked about this case is the amount of room to install any large video card. So don't worry about, is there space here? There's plenty of space in there to install 3 video cards in there, no problem. Lots of space, and lots of cool air intake coming in from the front, which I liked. On the sides, there's no ventilation though, so that's one thing that I found a little bit different than other cases. No ventilation coming in from the side, but you've got 2 exhaust fans to keep the airflow going in and out quick. So that's what I liked about this case too. So there you go. Very nicely done by Raidmax, and I definitely recommend this if you're looking to have multiple GPU cards. So I'd like to thank Raidmax for providing it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.